Growing up, I learned about Madam C.J. Walker, and it was like, oh, it's history, it's important, but it didn't really resonate where I felt like, oh yeah, this is resonating with me on a personal level. It was more so resonating as like, I know that this is important. I know that this is history. I know that this matters, but I think personal connection is something that comes through lived experience. Then I became an entrepreneur and all of a sudden became really obsessed with Madam CJ Walker. Because I think at a time like this, where it feels like black women have all the odds stacked against them, I think about Madam CJ Walker and how she made a fortune at a time where most black people could not read, at a time where most black women virtually had no income. And her prices, contextual to the time, were really expensive. And I think about that because there's a lot of black women right now that are like reevaluating the value of their work, that are really charging premium prices, especially in the hair and beauty space. And people have a lot of resistance to it. Now, I think if you're going to charge premium prices, you need to deliver a premium service. But a lot of folks are, and people are still just like flabbergasted by that. I think there is an expectation for black women to be affordable. I think there's an expectation for black women to do things that are community based or that are free or that are philanthropic instead of just being business women who care about their bottom line. And Madam C.J. Walker is a really interesting case study because she cared about the bottom line, created industry, and that industry catapulted opportunities and employment for so many others. The thing is that beauty is currency. It's currency so much so that being able to take care of yourself and invest in yourself in that way, even if it's a haircut, even if it's a hairstyle, literally increases your earning potential. And that's what she did. By focusing on her value, by focusing on what she was like, her business and the value that she was providing through her business, she actually created so much social change by doing that. And I think that that's something that if it were taught, if her story was taught in that context, because I had to like learn about that context as an adult and like reprocess that information, if it was served up to me like that, I think I would have related to her story very differently the first time that I heard it.